Hi, I'm Jay Weldy, and this is a quick introduction to VMware Fusion. If VMware Fusion has been installed on your machine, you'll see a dual box icon in your dash panel. And we'll go ahead and click that, and that'll bring up the window of the virtual machine library. And this will show you which virtual machines are installed on your Mac. This machine is powered off and it is Windows XP Professional. I'm going to start that by clicking on the little play button, and at this point it's going to load the image of Windows XP Professional on your Mac. And this works just like a regular PC would. Exactly the same functionality: printer capabilities, network capabilities, active domain capabilities. Anything that you would do on a regular PC you can do within VMware Fusion. So we'll give this a few moments to load up and we'll be back. Now we're at our login screen, and I'm going to drag this window up to resize it a little bit, and I'm going to log in with my administrative password. And we get the usual audio. Now, there's a couple ways to navigate through VMware Fusion in a Windows environment. We have the ability to go to full screen or Unity, and the differences here is that this is a windowed version of Windows XP. We can also go to full screen, which gets rid of the Mac environment completely. And you get this pop-up box that tells you how to get back to the Mac if you need to, but you can always just bump the top of the screen here and your menu bar will come up for the VMware Fusion. And we'll just navigate quickly through and show you that there is full functionality here. And I do quick VPN, I do VPN, and I do terminal services through TS Web directories from this virtual environment. Now we can go as in this full screen, or we can bump the screen again, and I can go to View and say I want to enter Unity. Now the cool feature about Unity is that this is going to now give you the ability to work in your Mac environment, but also click on the VMware Fusion. I'm just going to minimize that, and I can go to Applications in the VMware Fusion bar here and have access to all my Windows applications right from here. So we'll go ahead and pull up Internet Explorer. Resize this and work in it right within the Mac environment as if it were native. There it is. And any window boxes, pop-up boxes from the Windows side will show here. This is McAfee in Windows. And of course Internet Explorer. And I'm going to go ahead and launch my Office Suite and go to Microsoft Accounting 2008. And really, to me, this is the optimal way to use VMware Fusion on Mac, is that I have the best of both worlds. I have the GUI of the Mac Pro and in OS X, and I also have the ability to run my Windows applications that I depend on right from the same window. I'm not task switching back and forth between Windows and Mac. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out, and you'll see a couple other little file things here. We can open up another machine at the same time. If I had a Linux distribution like Ubuntu that I needed to have to do certain things in a Linux environment, I could run that and Windows also on the Mac Pro. So that's really nice. I can also import VMware Fusion images. You also have the ability from this view bar to exit Unity, and that'll put me back into a windowed, or I can go full screen and get rid of the Mac side altogether and work in a familiar Windows environment. Now, VMware Fusion picks up the shared folders on the host, so if I have a file on my Mac desktop that I need to get, I can certainly open it in real time while leaving the folder right on the Mac desktop. And picks up all the printers from the host computer, which is your Mac. And I have a Canon here, and this is actually this printer here, and it's just picking that up and telling me that it's available to me in Windows to print to. So that's a quick introduction on VMware Fusion, and you can also take snapshots at a regular interval. Taking a snapshot, new snapshot, that saves the virtual machine state. So say you're working on a file and you completely screw it up completely and save it. Now that file's gone, but now I can go back to VMware Fusion and say I want to do a rollback. And here's all my snapshots from going back through time. And I can keep these snapshots, and if something happens I can always revert back to that snapshot. And I can also take a snapshot right from here also. Nice handy little feature. Now I'm going to go ahead and suspend this guest, and what that does is lock the guest image in place regardless of what programs you have running, etc. So it makes it quicker for me to go ahead and pop back into the virtual machine and pick up exactly where I left off. And of course, clicking on the VMware Fusion and quit VMware Fusion will take me out. And I can always access that again by coming back into the main virtual machine library. And clicking the start button again. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching.